ultimate success of project graduation will be determined by you. Project graduation will begin at 10 tonight, Junior High South. You're invited to bring one guest with you. The guest may not be younger than 10th grade. There is absolutely no cost to you or your guests. The doors will close at midnight. You may not enter after that time unless you have received special permission from the advisor, Mr. Calvert. This is not a lock-in. You are welcome to leave at any time, but if you leave, you will not be allowed to re-enter.
We have uniformed police, electronic surveillance, and other emergency personnel and equipment that we have not had before.
Because we don't want anything to ruin your very special, honorable, dignified night graduation. That's what we want. It's a very special time. We're going to treat you as the honored guest. We want you to know that we very much are proud you to be graduating of Cabot High School, and we want you to feel the same way. We have information.
Sarah Lloyd, Nathan Longeway, Russell Loper, Chad Lorenz, Amanda Lowe, Gabriel Booker, Kim Moses.
They have the ugly people sit next to the good people, so it makes it better.
Trigger?
You're just trying to help me out.
Because they said everybody after Veronica's on this side. Okay, look at your name. She put her hand. I know. Don't make me get it.
What are y'all going to miss most about high school?
Friends, hanging out. Real PE. My teachers.
What did you say?
My teachers.
Nothing. Definitely not work. Definitely not work. Probably no. Yeah. Friends.
Seeing my friends every day. That's what I'm going to miss about it. Just about high school.
The cafeteria. Yeah. It's not friends.
about you? What are you going to miss most?
Friends.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Rogers, Superintendent of Cabot Schools. I'd like to make a pre-ceremony statement if I could. Because of recent public tragedies around this country, it is necessary to take extra measures to ensure the safety of all who attend school functions. As you may have noticed, uniformed police, electronic surveillance, and other emergency personnel and equipment are present. This is for the safety and convenience of these fine graduating seniors, as well as you, their families, and friends. If it presents a problem for anyone, we are truly sorry. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event for these graduating seniors and you, their families, and close friends. We hope you enjoy this night and treasure this experience as one of the highlights of your life.
They are.
Find a speed to stay with you.
Don't fall down.
I'm trying to. I can't catch up to her.
Go right.
Hey, boy.
He's looking at his butt again. I'm looking at his butt. What? We'll turn around. We can look at you. Baby, don't look so sad.
Christmas gleaming, Christmas stripes and bright stars, through the perilous night, on the ramparts we watch, as the gallant be streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will you please join me in a moment of silence for seniors Nick Webb, Drew Caldwell, and other classmates who lost their lives this school year. Will you please bow your heads with me? Gracious God, be with us tonight as we begin our celebration. Help us to use the values and education that we've received thus far. Let the gift of your wisdom continue to grow deeper in our lives and hearts. Bless the families, friends, teachers, and administrators that have brightened many days and many minds. Bless those members of the class who are called from this life before reaching this celebration. Most of all, Lord, bless the seniors of 1999 who begin a new chapter of our lives tonight. Lord, be before us that you may lead us, behind us that you may protect us, within us that you may defend us, and above us that you may always bless us. Lord, keep the spirit of love in the heart and mind of the class of 1999. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And what? Host colors.
At this time, if I could ask Rachel Terry, if I could ask Jessica Stitt, and if I could ask Amy Curry to join me at the podium at this time. At this time, we'd like to recognize these three young ladies when we get them up here in a special situation that we've had the opportunity to award to these young ladies. Through Representative Randy Minton and through the 82nd General Assembly, courtesy of the House of Representatives and all the executives, therefore, are in charge of this assembly. Resolution has been passed in citation to pay gift to our two valedictorians and our salutatorian from the state of Arkansas from the House of Representatives. We'd like to present this to them at this time and recognize them and honor them for their outstanding academic conclusion. Cabot High School. Thanks. I'm nervous as I can be. Jessica.
Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "This time, like all times, is a very good one, if we but know what to do with it." Some of the decisions that we graduates are making now about what to do with this time will affect the rest of our lives. Some of us will go on to college, some will go directly into the workforce, and some will start a family. Since we are all going in different directions, I will not talk about any specific activity in which we will be engaged. I would like to focus instead on the quality of the time we will spend in these activities. Here is a story that I heard several months ago. A visitor to the site of a construction of a church asked several bricklayers what they were doing. So far as could be seen, all were doing exactly the same thing. Yet the first replied that he was laying bricks. The second said that he was earning his wages, and the third claimed to be building a cathedral as a monument to God. We may surmise that the third man, who acted from the deeper meaning, found in his work the deeper satisfaction. However you choose to spend your time, make sure it is in something about which you feel strongly. I would venture to say that the first two bricklayers did not glean as much from their work as did the third man. Do all you can to be sure you do not end up in a situation where you do not feel like you are doing something worthwhile. One of the many wonderful teachers I've had while I've attended Cabot High School counseled me to do what makes me happy. His personal experience supports that advice. Several years ago, he worked in a profession where he was highly successful, but he was not happy. That situation gave him negative feelings about himself, despite his success. He told me that teaching is what he truly wants to be doing, so he changed professions. By teaching others, he feels better about the way he has chosen to spend his time. His advice to me, I pass on to all of you. Find something that you are passionate about and spend the rest of your life immersed in it. Once you have found what you are passionate about, work hard to be successful in it. No success is worth achieving if it is not a result of hard work. Think of all the great and successful men and women whom we have studied in high school. The writers, the scientists, the inventors, the explorers, the statesmen, and the heroes. How did each become a success? I guarantee that every one of them had to work hard for their successes. Hard work is an absolute necessity in order to accomplish anything worth achieving. After all of the hard work, you must still persevere. Perseverance and hard work are what sets average people apart from exceptional ones, as illustrated in the following poem entitled The Champion. The average runner sprints until the breath in him is gone, but the champion has the iron will that makes him carry on. For rest, the average runner begs when limp his muscles grow, but the champion runs on leaden legs, his spirit makes him go. The average man's complacent when he does his best to score, but the champion does his best, and then he does a little more. I hope that each of us here tonight can do a little more to make the most of the paths that we have chosen for ourselves, so that we can be champions rather than average runners. At this time in our lives, when we are apprehensive and unsure of ourselves, let us seize the day. I am reminded of a passage from William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar that applies so well with our situation. There is a tide in the affairs of men which, taken at the flood, leads on to fortune. Omitted, all the voyage of their life is bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea are we now afloat, and we must take the current when it serves, or lose our ventures. Do not miss out on all that life has to offer, because you did not take the opportunities that were open to you. This is a wonderful time to graduate from high school, but only if we dedicate ourselves to occupations we love, to hard work, to perseverance, and most of all to God. In the words of Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Congratulations, and may God be with you all. Graduation is one of the big events in our lives, probably the biggest event so far. Just think, we have finished 13 years of school. Some of us will go on for more schooling, while others will head out to find jobs, get married, or travel. But no matter what we decide to do next, learning is never really over because the world is a school, and hopefully we will be learning new things for the rest of our lives. We should all be proud to be here tonight. In the song, The River, Garth Brooks has a line that says, "I'll never reach my destination if I never try." And that line is so true. All of us had to try hard to get here tonight. Some tried harder than others, but this is where we all wanted to be. This is where we tried to get, and now here we are. Congratulations. Our goal was to graduate from high school. Now we have to make new goals and work toward them. Many think of graduation as an end, and in a way it is. The end of high school, of some friendships, and of our familiar life at home. But our graduation announcements say commencement exercises, and commencement means beginning, the beginning of a new independence, new friendships, and the rest of our lives. We have learned valuable lessons in high school, how to work hard, how to balance our time between work and fun, and making new friends. Now it is time to branch out, meet new people, and seek new experiences. I'm sure there are some of us who won't miss high school, but no matter how ready we are to be at the next place in our lives, we need to stop and reflect on the past and thank the people who have helped us along the way. The teachers, administrators, parents, and friends are the ones who made the big impressions. I've heard it said that teenagers are too young to be old and yet too old to be young. So where are we? Right in the middle. We now have to use what we have already learned to make big decisions that will affect the rest of our lives. The choices will be different for each of us, and I hope everyone makes the right personal decision. We should remember Winston Churchill's valedictorian speech. Never give up, never give up, never give up. I once read a cartoon that had a child explaining time. She said, "Yesterday's the past, tomorrow's the future, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. Make the most of every day, and good luck in all you do.
I will introduce our school board. Please hold any applause until all have been introduced. Martha Phelan, President. Ted Miller, Vice President. Ben Curtis, Secretary. Dr. Bo Shirley, Stacy Hart, and Alan Turnbuck. I will now introduce our central office and high school administrators. Jim Dalton, Assistant Superintendent. Leon Miles, Assistant Superintendent. Robert Martin, Principal of Cabot High School. Kent Crowder, Assistant Principal. John Robinson, Assistant Principal. Ray Bridwell, Assistant Principal. Charles Leverett, Instructional Supervisor.
At this part of our program, we'd like to recognize our 4 foreign exchange students. We have one present here tonight as a guest at our ceremony. We're very pleased to have with us tonight Niels Mano. And at this time, I'd ask him to come forward, and Ms. Martha Phelan will present him with an honorary diploma. I'd like to recognize our other 3 students that are not in attendance, as we know, Marco Dakik, Jan Muse, and Julie Petipos. Congratulations to all of these students. A brief statement on behalf of the graduates. Commencement is a happy occasion, yet a dignified one. You are earnestly requested tonight to help preserve the traditional dignity of our ceremony by withholding the applause until all names of all our seniors have been called. This will enable the audience to hear each senior's name when the diploma is awarded. We ask everyone to remain in their seats until graduation ceremonies are completed. Thank you. We have 341 seniors tonight receiving diplomas. Another 13 are scheduled to complete their requirements during the summer, making a total of 354. Many of these seniors have accepted scholarships, for which we are very proud and grateful. Other seniors have been offered scholarships, and several are still pending. At this time, I would like to ask all of our seniors to please stand as a group. President Phelan, members of the Cabot School Board, Superintendent Rogers, these candidates for graduation have met all the necessary requirements set forth by the Department of Education and the Cabot School Board. President Phelan, these candidates are now ready to receive their diplomas. Seniors, please be seated. Our first row of seniors. Derek J. Adair. Carol Ann Adams. Joshua Ray Akers. Andrew Jordan Aldridge. Eric Wayne Alexander. Holly Aaron Alford. David William Allison. Browse Nicholas Cordy Andrews, graduating with honors. Jared Daniel Armstrong. Waylon Ray Arnold. Gary Raymond Ashley. Billy Joe Bailey. Jonathan William Baker. Ronnie Lee Baker II. Catherine Elaine Bainey, graduating with high honors. Timothy Edward Bainey. William Curtis Barfield Jr. Stephanie Marie Barker. John Anthony Beasley. Wesley Stephen Balan. David Glenn Bishop, graduating with honors. Kelly Nicole Blaylock, graduating with honors. Darla Michelle Blythe. Brandon James Bohannon. Terry Dwayne Bowling. Amanda Michelle Bowling. Gabrielle Dawn Booker. Timothy Charles Bosa, graduating with honors. Jennifer Elaine Bosson. Eleanor Phoebe Bosworth, graduating with honors. Angela Michelle Brandt. Chad Tyson Brockman. Charles Eric Browning. Lee Adrian Bryant. Sarah Michelle Bryant. Elizabeth Ann Buckingham. Rebecca Diane Buckmaster, graduating with high honors. Chad Heath Buckner. Derek Sean Burns. Jonathan David Burns. Jessica Jane Burks. Justin Nicholas Weir Caldwell, graduating with honors. Shane Allen Capps. Heather Lynn Cartwright. Matthew Chapman. Jamie Lynn Cockrell, graduating with honors. Shelley Marie Collum. Ronald Douglas Coltrane Jr., graduating with honors. John Michael Copas. Adam Ray Copeland. Joshua Allen Cossey. Adam Carl Covington. Andrea Diana Crabb. Eliza Dawn Crowley, graduating with honors. Amy Elizabeth Curry, graduating with high honors, salutatorian of her class. Christy Jean Davis. Joel Crawford Davis. Kristen Lynette Dean. graduating with honors. Richard Rodney Dennis. Charla Josephine Donald.
Congratulations.
Joshua Michael Dorton. Jennifer Renee Downey. Justin Michael Drager. Tiffany Leanne Dunn. Allison Sue Eberhardt. Jeremy Eads. David Allen Ecker. Linda Amanda Marie Emerson, graduating with honors. Joshua Wayne Ehrman. Shauna Joe Ehrman, graduating with honors. Marlon Ray Evans. Timothy Glenn Evans. Audrey Beth Farler. Jared Adam Ferguson. Casey Lee Finley. Evan Patrick Amy. Julia Lee Fisher. Natalie Allison Fleming. Amanda Marie Cleveland. Thomas Lee Floyd Jr. Michael Caden Foster. David Wilton Fowler. Michael Henry Frederick. Kelly Lynn Free, graduating with honors. Candace Nicole Fritz, graduating with honors. Paul Michael Fry.
Way to go, Paul.
Samuel Matthew Fullman. graduating with honors. Megan Danielle Gardaser. Kimberly N. Garrett. Stephen Miles Gassaway.
I'm sorry.
Daryl Lee Galt. Michael Darrell Galt, graduating with honors. Michael Thomas Gebhardt. Jason Dwayne George.